If you've recorded audio in the last 10 years, you know about the numerous options ranging from budget units like the Focusrite Scarlett 2i2, higher end units like the Universal Audio Apollo Twin, all the way to the top of the line studio rigs you'll find in professional recording studios across the globe. But today I'm walking you through the audio interface that changed how I experience audio from here on out. This is the Neumann NT48 interface. It sits right at the top of the list while still remaining an amazing option for those who have a home recording studio. But before we begin, if you're into tech and audio, make sure you hit that subscribe button to stay in the loop with all the gear and gadgets, bro. Alright, let's talk about it. Some of the key features of this higher end interface includes that it has amazing A to D and D to A converters, high dynamic range inputs, 4 inputs and 8 outputs specifically, and it has an awesome touchscreen that allows you to mix internally and even add some DSP processing on the way into your DAW. The expansion options for the NT48 are massive as well, but I'll get into a little bit of that in a bit. Let's get this thing unboxed and I'll showcase a bit of what this thing is capable of. Now here's the on-screen interface. Prior to this, you'll want to download the driver program from the Neumann website and boot it up. I've already gone through the effort of routing the inputs into my DAW. Although it can record very transparent with any mic and instrument that you throw at it, if you use Neumann mics like myself, I use the TLM103. It really lets you unlock the most from your expensive gear. The preamps are extremely low noise and they're boasting a level of up to 78 dB of gain. The unit itself has a super high dynamic range that can reach up to 136 dB. That even exceeds a lot of Neumann's microphones, which typically top out around 131 dB. And with that comes even more resolution than other competing audio interfaces. 4 times as much resolution, according to Neumann. My favorite part, aside from the groundbreaking audio fidelity from this interface, is the DSP processing that allows you to tweak the EQ, do compression, and more, man. You can initiate gates and even have a live reverb when recording your vocals to give you kind of that process vibe in real time with ultra low latency. And by processing it all on your device, you can save your computer a ton of effort by keeping the chain nice and light, man. Tapping into this mic preamp, this screen is one of the ones you'll want to get familiar with. Of course, using the knob, you can adjust the gain. Often I like to start my vocal chain with a high pass filter. The NT48 makes that super simple by setting that on with just one click. The knob controls the frequency cut point to dial it into preference. And the EQ is really intuitive as well. It's a 4-band parametric EQ too. Now let's talk about this compressor. The compressor is very transparent and you can get a nice little boost just by adjusting the ratio and the threshold for dynamic vocal control. Another incredible feature that you can easily overlook are these headphone outputs. The impedance on these things, there's 2 by the way, are incredibly low. Meaning you can drive literally any set of headphones to any volume you could ever need. I've run and tested hi-fi IEMs through the NT48 and I was able to analyze audio and sound signatures way more critically, with a level of quality that I can trust for monitoring. If the NT48 looks familiar, you may recognize its similarities to the emerging Audios Anubis. And that's due to collaboration with Neumann, utilizing all the technical greatness you know and love. I'm talking all that put together with Neumann's audio expertise, and you get to use it via USB-C instead. Come on. My overall thought of the interface is utterly impressive. Like I mentioned before, I've been recording on the Focusrite Scarlett 2i2 2nd gen, and although it's a great and reliable interface, I've got to say that the difference is night and day. The sound quality and the suite of features, man, it opened my eyes, more notably my ears, to a quality that I never really quite experienced before. I got a link down in the description if you want to get some more info, as well as maybe grab one for yourself if you're as inspired as I was to purchase. Now, it's not a cheap or budget interface from a price or performance aspect, but it truly allows you to bring an extremely high quality studio experience to your home studio, whether you got a big situation or just a small setup in your room. And to be honest, there's so much more to this interface. This is just a little quick overview, first impressions, and just to kind of get you guys warmed up. But let me know in the comments if you want to see like more in-depth videos on this interface. I can walk you guys through it if you like. And yeah, just let me know exactly what you think, and I'll try to do my best to take care of you. Thanks so much for watching, and once again, please consider hitting that subscribe button and turning on notifications for more tech and audio product reviews coming in the near future, man. Keep the music going, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.